I love the season of Advent. Our Catholic tradition offers us copious signs and symbols, gestures, music, color, and scripture readings, animating our religious imagination for celebrating and witnessing to our faith and the history of our faith. One of the third Sunday of Advent readings is from the Philippians chapter 4, verses 4 through 5. And it says, "Rejoice always in the Lord. Again I say rejoice. Let your gentleness be evident to all. The Lord is near." The third Sunday of Advent, we are invited, therefore, to reflect on the joy we have access to because of our faith. One of the defining characteristics of Christ followers is their joyful demeanor. Let's not allow the struggles of this year steal from us the great joy we have because of Jesus. The third Sunday of Advent is traditionally called Gaudete Sunday. Gaudete is from the Latin word for rejoice. It includes lighting a third, sometimes a pink candle on the Advent wreath. That is the symbol of joy. We read, pray, and reflect on the joy that God's plan gives us, as it's been foretold by the prophets and fulfilled by the life and the death of Jesus Christ. And we meditate on the promise of Christ's coming, his glory-filled return. The first reading for the third week of Advent is from the book of Isaiah. It reminds us of our missionary task in a changing world. And Isaiah writes, "The Spirit of the Lord is upon me, because the Lord has anointed me. He has sent me to bring glad tidings to the poor, to heal the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives and release to the prisoners, to announce a year of favor from the Lord." Pope Francis wrote in his apostolic exhortation called Evangelii Gaudium, the joy of the gospel, that it is right in sync with the prophetic message of Isaiah for this week's scripture readings. Pope Francis states, "I dream of a missionary option. That is a missionary impulse that is capable of transforming everything. We are called to be engaged with women and men, attentive to the needs of those around us and around the world." Pope Francis goes on to say, "Our mission of being in the heart of the people is not just part of our life or a badge I can take off. It is not an extra or just another moment in life. Instead, it is something we cannot ignore in our being without destroying our very self. We are called to be on mission on the earth. We have to regard ourselves as sealed, even branded by this mission of bringing light and blessing, enlivening and raising up and healing and freeing those who are called to be free." As the third Advent candle is lit, we are now invited to reflect on our mission. Pope Francis practically puts our mission in these words, which I really love. He says, "We are to make present the fragrance of Christ's closeness and his personal gaze into the lives of each and every person we encounter each and every day." Contemplatively, let us reflect during this week how we can radiate joy to making a difference in another person's life by making present the fragrance of Christ's closeness and his personal gaze. Let us rejoice.